good. Okay. Just wanted to kiss you. Okay, good. Let's see. Yeah, he's doing very good.
Growing up as a chubby, anxious, unknowingly autistic kid, on my list of reasons that made me awkward was also anxiety. I was constantly feeling left out, as if no one wanted me around, really. And even when people were around me, it felt like the moment something remotely more interesting was happening, I'd be left in the dust. As a way to battle these insecurities and bring myself comfort amongst my peers, I did what a lot of people in my shoes would do: learn to be funny. It was one fateful school day. Upon being rewarded for good grades and even gooder behavior, my classmates and I sailed to our local activity center. We got to play some putt-putt and even some laser tag, but most important was each and every one of us got a card containing $10 worth of credit to spend at the arcade. While my friends and I were in the arcade, I began to feel uncomfortable. As we moved from game to game, it felt like my contributions to the conversation were growing more and more unnecessary. I felt muted, ignored, and considered unimportant. A feeling of doubt and anxiety started to dwell in my stomach. They don't care, I thought to myself. You do not matter. You should just leave them alone and go away. I was starting to have a panic attack, but right before the mental bombs could fully fall, a light had shown itself at the end of the tunnel. An arcade machine to provide me my escape. Something I felt was so funny, it would surely revitalize my place in the group that day. So, without a muttering of a single sound, I left my friends to themselves as I went and spent all of my $10 on Ducky Locker. That was the day I started collecting rubber ducks. Walking back to my friends with 20 rubber ducks awkwardly being held in my hands, cradled like a baby, I had discovered for the low price of 10 fake dollars, I too could receive attention. Ever since then, collecting rubber ducks has just been something that just kind of happened. I never went out of my way to collect them, and just that if I saw some for purchase at a reasonable price, I'd get them. Nowadays, it isn't some sort of tool to aid my anxieties, but rather just my desire for duckies now stems from a place of self-satisfaction and not a need to feel wanted. Here is a picture of all my ducks in a row. If you yourself are looking for something to collect, I couldn't recommend anything more cost-effective. Well, rather than rocks, that is. Rubber ducks are really cheap, and you can practically buy variety in bulk online. Then, the fun of collecting isn't so much the quality of your collection, but rather, you're just out about and you go, oh hey, I don't have that one. And you get it. Recently, I decided to broaden my lens of rubber ducky collecting to the digital frontier. And no, I'm not talking about NFTs. They are stupidly expensive and stupidly not environmentally friendly most of the time. What I do mean is that I started going out of my way to collect rubber duckies in video games, then putting a screenshot of it in a picture folder on my desktop. One of the main reasons I started this is that it's hard to meditate and build a spiritual disconnect with physical materialism while also turning around and shopping for rubber ducks online. So, doing this is a good workaround to diminish said problem, and if you want to see my journey to collect video game rubber duckies, you can actually watch me live on Twitch, link in the description. Also, if you're a gamer and you know of a cosmetic ducky in a game, feel free to leave a comment below, and I might just check it out. This has been Eyesore. Peace and love, signing out.